A psychology course essay written by an OU student is in the spotlight after the student received a 0. According to the OU chapter of Turning Point USA, the 650-word essay was written by Samantha Fulnecki for an assignment about how people are perceived based on society's expectations of gender roles. Fulnecki was also graded on a discussion post. According to TPUSA OU, Fulnecki cited the Bible throughout her essay to support her claims that eliminating gender in society would be, quote, detrimental because that would put people, quote, farther from God's original plan for humans. Fulnecki reached out to Turning Point USA chapter faculty advisor Gary Barksdale for help.
So in that email, she sent it to me and many others, and had voiced her concerns in that email about being unjustly graded by her psychology instructor. So it was for a 2000 level psychology class. And so I read through all of that stuff, and I did respond to her, letting her know that that I would have written the paper a little bit differently.
Barksdale walked us through the grading criteria for the reaction paper.
10 points was appointed if the student had tied this back to the assigned article, and then the student assessed whether the student has read the assigned article. Well, I would argue that the student didn't deserve a 0 for that because she at least partway met that. Reaction content. And Mel states, does the article provide a reaction, reflection, discussion of some aspect of the article rather than a summary? I would contend that the student met that criteria more than 50%.
Barksdale says the clarity of writing aspect of the criteria is where he personally would be a little more critical. He says while he himself wouldn't have given the paper an A, it did not deserve a 0.
This paper was soliciting her feelings. This paper was soliciting her reaction. This paper was soliciting her discussion on this topic. So I feel that the instructor was completely unjust in giving the student a 0. This paper did not earn a 0 grade. And I feel that this 0 was a punitive grade based on the instructor's insertion of her own or his, however they identify, own personal feelings in this.